What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to Lurock TV, and today is a special video. I've had a couple people email me or message me in reference to my Clemente collection, and I figured now's a good time to just talk about why I PC Clemente and show you what I got. So everyone knows about Roberto Enrique Clemente Walker, number 21. Everyone knows his legacy. His legacy still lives on because they have an award which exemplifies like sportsmanship and humanitarian efforts to baseball players every year. And you know, everyone knows he died at an early age, especially, you know, thinking about what happened with Kobe and his daughter and the others that lost their lives. Clemente was only 38, and he was delivering aid to earthquake victims in Nicaragua. And to this day, they never found Clemente. And, you know, just to think about that, you know, such a generous person to die at 38. And he died after hitting 3,000 in his last at bat, if memory serves me correctly. December 31st, 72 is when he passed. And, you know, as I learned, I did book reports as a kid, and me doing that led to questions. And my father's Puerto Rican from Ponce, and he told me about the legend that Clemente was. And it just grew from there because I was already collecting baseball cards. And, you know, at that time, you know, junk wax area, I loved McGuire and Griffey and stuff like that. But I'll show you a little later which one's my favorite Clemente card and why. Might surprise some people, but yeah, as I learned more about Clemente and the Puerto Rican legend that he was, I just couldn't get enough of it. So with that, let's go on to my cards and my toys and my magazines and my Bobble Heads. All right, let me take you over here. Something I wanted to show my YouTube people for a long time. Just a cutout of the great one. My street sign. Man, that glare is bad. So let me try to lift this up and see if that helps a little bit. Just show you a little bit of what I got. I think that works. So that's the 56. And I just did a case refresh, as my boy Hot Corners Collection likes to say. So I put all the main cards. There's a 57, 58. I need the 58 yellow team name. 59. And as you can see, it just goes up. 60, 61, 62. Here's some nice graded. That 63 I just got from Sean Tiford. Give me a good deal on it. The 63 Flair, which I love because that's the first one that I know of that used his actual name, Roberto Clemente. I don't think Topps used Roberto till like 1970. Let me double check as we go through the years. Here we go. Here's the 68, still using Bob. 69, still using Bob. And there's 70. Roberto Clemente. Well, it took a little bit, Topps. Come on, you knew he didn't like it. That's why I really like that 63 Flair. And then, of course, that's probably his worst photo, but this is actually my favorite card of Clemente because as I started learning about Clemente and learning about the legend and how he died, from my parents telling me his story and legacy, me doing book reports in school, my mother gave me that card. That was the first one that started this craziness. And I just remember her saying how much she spent on it. I think she said she spent like 40 bucks. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I spent on a baseball card, but you really wanted it. And I still remember ripping that open. But yeah, that's my favorite card. It's my least monetary valued card, but it's my favorite card. I love it. And then I got, you know, the different types of checklists and league leader cards. They're also in an order. Then I got some of the slabs. I love this because it's of Elston Howard, first black player for the Yankees, and Clemente. Two of my faves. I PC both. Thought that was a cool insert. Then I got some of the rub-offs, transfers, iron-ons. Love this one right here. Good grade too, and an 8. Got 62 Topps. I'm gonna start focusing my collection on these serial cards. You know, there's 61 post, 62 post, which is this one. I like the Kellogg's, love those Kellogg ones. And also the Jello. So I might start going into the food tech cards, kind of like Blue Jacket. He's inspiring me to look elsewhere besides the main cards. And they are actually harder to get. A lot rarer. Some of my relics. A lot of these relics are numbered. Like this one I want to say is numbered to 21. That's a tough one to get. Got this from Sean Tifert. This is numbered to 10. Give me a good deal on it. That glitter is bad. Here's an 83, I want to say Starliner sticker. There you see the Topps emboss, which is 65. This is a 63 Topps sticker with the instructions on the back, which from my understanding is a little bit harder to get than the clear backs. 69 Decal, 68 Topps game card. That's a 71 Topps, or Super Topps. I gotta get the 70. This one, another one I got from Mr. Sean Tifert. Gave me an awesome deal. That's actually a ruby. I didn't know I wanted it so bad till I got it. So dope. I think it's 2015 Panini. That one's numbered to 35. And I think that's the 87. These are all individual puzzle pieces. Thought that was pretty cool. And this one I just threw in there because it's the year I was born. 81 Kramer, I believe. So that's my case. And let me go show you what else I got. I got some more Clemente stuff that I would love to show you guys. So hold tight. All right. I don't know if you guys could tell, but in all my videos, I always got my toys in the background. I love me toys, especially of the sports variety. So this Clemente right here is of his standard issue. Nice crisp white jersey, so sick. It's not difficult to find, but it's not cheap either. So I love it, man. So clean, real minty fresh, love it. Now this one over here, this was when the All-Star game was in Pittsburgh, and they always have exclusives. McFarland doesn't have the licensing no more. I want to say it's Import Dragons, and they do a similar thing. But this one was when it was in Pittsburgh, and they only made 3,000 of these figures. So a lot more difficult to get, a lot more expensive than this one, but who cares? I don't sell them anyways. This one is mine. If I find another one, I'm snatching that one up too. This one, I want to say is 95. I know it says 96 series, but the packaging said 95 on the back. But I love it. I've had this sucker for at least, I don't know, close to 20 years. Same with this one. This one I want to say is 98. Oh, well, it says 98 series. But yeah, I love it. Love me my toys. And I'll display them soon. I just don't want to throw these puppies up on the wall without a plan. Rome wasn't built in a day. All right, let me show you what's next. All right. Now, none of these are displayed. None of these are hung up because I don't have a plan yet. My room is still a work in progress, but that's half the fun of it. So here's a Wheaties box. I know there's a Kellogg's cornflakes box that I want. I think there's one in Spanish too. So I can't wait to get those. The commemorative stamp. Got that as a gift for my wife's grandfolks. It's a dope magazine. I forgot what year it was. It says the summer of '73. So that's pretty cool. It has those greats on there. Jackie's on there, Babe Ruth, Clemente, Hank. So you can't beat that. Now, this was my price guide of choice when I was a kid. I couldn't afford a Beckett for each subject, or for each subject, for each sport. So I got the tough stuff because it listed all 4 sports. I didn't need hockey, but it was what it was. And look at the price. It was like $5. At one time, they were listing prices of starting lineups with McFarland's. So I was like, man, you cannot beat that. I wish Tough Stuff would come back. Love it. I love competition, because then maybe Beckett will bring their prices down. Got this cool sketch at a show, I believe. Can't remember. It was either an auction or a show. But I thought it was awesome. I think it was like 20 bucks. Here's a picture of Clemente. Covered up this glitter. Santoris. I want to say this was like from 53 or 54. Look how young he was. In the leagues up in Puerto Rico. So cool. And this LP, still shrink wrapped, super mint. Is a conversation with Roberto Clemente. From my understanding, I think it was from a television special. And when I saw it, I never seen one before. You can see them and find them on auctions and eBay, but they're hardly ever shrink wrapped, and they're always beat up, beat to shit. And this one is super clean. Image is beautiful. That's why I was drawn to it. Look at the imagery. So sick. So I framed that up. All right, I got a few more things I want to show you, so let's get to it. All right, I need to get another shelf because I got so much stuff, but got a couple of Clemente Bobble Heads right here. So it's like, this is my newest Bobble Head. I just made that one. This was, I want to say, a stadium giveaway. And this one, I remember getting it before I was married. So this I probably had this in my collection for 16 years, 17 years, because I was engaged. Got in Vegas and made the trip over. So sick. And this one, I've never seen it before. I've had this since I was in college. So this has got to be about 15 years old. I'm afraid to take off the sticker because I don't want the residue on it. Yeah, but when I bought it, it had this little ding on it, and it's the only blemish I've had on it because I've taken care of this thing. I love it. Clemente GTO. Every once in a while, I'll see one pop up, and they are not cheap. I can tell you, ain't no $22. I don't know why they made this GTO, to tell you the truth. I don't know the history of it. I don't know why they made it. I just know when I saw it, I had to have it because I've never seen it before. And that was 15 years ago at least. So, all right, I got a couple more things to show you, and that'll be it. All right, and to conclude this awesome video, I'm a little biased because it's Clemente. Here's my bobblehead. Now, this is probably my most valuable bobblehead, I ain't gonna lie. And the reason he's out is because I could not find it. And I always said when I find it, I have to buy it. Well, when it became available to me at a price that I could afford, the box was roached. I mean, yeah, it adds value. I'm glad I have the box. But the plastic was turning yellow. The box was beat up. It was taped. And I like to enjoy my collection. I don't like to put cards. That's why I don't collect. Well, I have Red Sox, but I have Red Sox cards, and all I'm going to do is throw in the box. That's why I love trading Red Sox cards or giving Red Sox cards away, because I don't enjoy it. I can't enjoy it in a dang display that I can't even see who it is. So I love this. Talks about, you know, he's a 12-time Gold Glove winner. Very difficult to find, but as you can see, he's always in my backgrounds now, and I love it. Here's a 64 Topps Giant, which is pretty sick. My wife got me that when we were dating in college. That's how I knew she was a keeper. She was a keeper. But let me show you, just to conclude the video, some of my newer stuff. Forgot to show you guys this 64 Topps coin. Kind of want to get these slabbed or find some that are slabbed because these are pretty dope. I don't like them in the top loaders though. I just don't have anything to keep them safe. Now some of the stuff I'm gonna show you, like I got a whole bunch of these. I don't know why. I don't know how I got them, but I do. I think I got another one right here. 1989. My son would think that's so old. My son is 13. He will think that is so old. Dad, you were born in a different century. Think about it. I'm like, I know, I'm old. But here, I want to say this is 93. Yeah, 93. Pretty dope. Those action pack got the little texture to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly through these because a lot of these are just new stuff, which is cool. But when it comes to Clemente, I'm vintage. But don't get me wrong, I like the short prints of today. Keeps me going, keeps me something to chase. But there's always something. I am going to start focusing my collection of Clemente on these cereal cards because I just think they're dope. I love when I was a kid, every time they had the cardboard on the back, I read the information, cut it out, or I would dump all the cereal and get the Kellogg's, like the 3D joints that moved. And my mom would get so pissed, like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting the baseball cards. Why do you think I asked you to get the cereal, Ma? Come on, Ma. Yeah, this is pretty dope. 90. So funny. 90 is 30 years old. A lot of these cards I had when I was a kid. There's that Donruss. That's how it's completed. I got the mini puzzles. That's a dope one. All right, I'm back. I got a phone call. Gosh dang it. But a lot of these newer cards I got from other fellow YouTubers, which I'm very appreciative of. And I had this when I was a kid. I don't want to say a kid. I was in college when I got this one. I remember when I saw that card, I was like, I got to get that one. Another one. American Pie. Love these. These got faded. I don't know how they got faded. I didn't think they were in the sun, but be careful how you display your cards. I had this thing by the sun. I mean, by a window. And I don't know how. It was never direct sunlight. City Pride. Is this a food issue? City Pride. Maybe someone could tell me. It's got corn on it. I might have to put that one in a top loader. But these Kmart cards mean a lot to me. That's how I started. My mom, like I said, I mentioned her before. My mom used to work in Kmart when my father was deployed overseas. And we used to go to Kmart all the time. And, you know, cards were cheap, but they were cheaper at Kmart. And she used to get me these all the time. And I have a seal pack of the Kmart issued, I want to say, I forgot what it was called. Baseball, Super Sports, or something like that. I have it sealed up and I would never rip it. And my mom's like, why? You might get something valuable in there. I'm like, Ma, it's more valuable sealed than it is to get these Kmart 25th anniversary cards. But with that, hope you enjoyed my PC. And I really love the response I've gotten. I know a lot of people have requested and asked me to do a video on my PC of Clemente because they always see it in the background. And I hope you like it. So with that, peace out, beautiful people. And go Yankees.